From New York and on the new Hot 97 app, Ebro in the morning. On Hot 97.
It's Ebro in the morning. Lord Styles, Rosenberg, our friend Wale is back on the program. He may not talk on the microphone. We don't know where this interview is going. Hi, Wale. How are you, man?
Yo, he's actually pretty chipper today, too.
He's got a new album out. What's the name of the album?
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. You haven't seen the promos, the therapy promos?
I have.
I like the therapy.
Me too.
Don't think you
I like them.
I think you're too busy to. No, don't
No,
try to look at it now.
Don't get receipts. Don't get receipts.
I mean, I didn't post it or anything on my Instagram.
Are you
but I
have you seen
It's
it or are you
not
lying?
revolutionary black enough for you.
Wale's paying attention.
Yo, so you're on my IG. You like my post? Yo, man, start liking my posts, man.
Nah, because you know what I'm saying. I'm trying. I get the knowledge from your page.
I appreciate you, man.
But I actually hit Ebro up for like I ask him about stuff all the time. Though.
We talk though.
Black Panthers and all of that because the Bay Area. I'm fascinated with that, and I don't want to lose the recipes. I feel like you know the black revolutionists and black revolutionaries and the Panthers and all the Stokely Carmichael and all of those it's starting to be like there's so much noise going on that we starting to forget like how important that was, and we're bound
Well, I
to
think the
repeat.
other piece is that's really important is that we don't forget how young they were.
Crazy.
Yeah, and like they wasn't eating Tide Pods. They was trying to get it cracking, and they were trying to get
Change
it
the
cracking and
world.
get some equality. You know what I'm saying?
Stokely Carmichael was not eating Tide Pods.
He's not
No,
eating
he
Tide
wasn't doing a
Pods.
challenge.
No
He wasn't doing any
challenge.
challenge. It was no
They was on
hashtag.
some if a pig touch you challenge.
Yeah.
If a pig touch you, we making bacon.
I
Challenge.
wish a wood challenge.
Yeah. I want the smoke challenge.
Now, the music I've heard from the project so far, wow, that's crazy. Available on Apple Music coming up. Very musical. I love that the musicality's there. Black Girl Magic's incredible.
Yes.
The one, was it Love and Loyalty that you dropped? I love that. You got a #1 record where you sampled our brother Raphael
Yes,
Sadiq,
sir.
which is
Yes,
incredible.
sir. Good man, right there.
And I'm hearing there is a Meek Ross.
You broke the news. Yeah, we didn't put it on the track list because it's like, all right,
Surprise.
come on this ride with us. And
Wait, so I wasn't supposed to say nothing. I was
no,
like,
shoot, we like.
hours
It's
away.
almost go time.
Yeah, you know that
okay.
thing drop around like 11:15 or something.
Right.
But man, we the three-headed
MMG
monster
back.
The three-headed monster's back.
What's the record sound like? That I have not heard.
It
Give us
sounds
a little what's the
It
energy?
sounds like a Meek record. It sounds like a Meek record. Like he had the direction for it. I think he might have sent it to me like a little. Like he might have been still locked up when he sent me the record.
So you've had it for a minute.
Yeah, I had it for a while. Yeah.
And so this is Meek saying, I want us to do this song together.
It was Meek saying, "Let's work." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the thing is, I got like 17 records with Ross and like maybe like 10 with Meek. So it's just a matter of which one I wanted to put on the album for real.
And why this one? Why this particular one?
It got the energy, you know, because there's a lot of mid-tempo and a lot of like deep songs on the album, and I just wanted to break that, like, you know, the monotony of that.
Well, I get a lot of joy from your relationship with Meek and Ross. Like, it feels like a real.
Can I get some water here, please?
Is
I don't know.
that
This
not even your water?
This is used water. I don't know. If it's
Get rid of that.
Black
Throw it. Make it.
revolutionary
It makes me
water.
sick. I apologize.
Used water.
Wow, they just left all type of trash
That's
shit.
what y'all trying to say about me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's a gift from Cass.
Disrespect.
But I do get a lot of joy from that relationship. It feels like you guys have really become like family over the years.
Man, we argue, we laugh, we be bidding on other people. We embody what a family is.
But you have that Wu-Tang thing of like you can have moments where you aren't great, but it always comes back together.
Yeah, Ross cussed me out a couple times. He called me. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like we go there, and me and Meek we butt heads too. But it's never on that level as I was. We was both lunched out back at that point in our lives. Like we had a lot going on.
Were you happy that things got back to where they
You
are
always
now?
want to be like this is a real family. Like it ain't even on no stuff like, you know, we would just link up when it's like time for albums or all. And like we really be pulling up on each other on some like, you know what I'm saying? When Meek came home, I was like the first one at the hotel, and we having push-up contests. He was like, man, I could do more push-ups than you, man. I've been locked up. I've been working on. We laugh like that. It's more so like that than like, yo, can I get this verse? Can I da-da-da-da-da? I honestly, like time periods where I forget that the man make music. We just on some homie stuff.
That's great. I love that. I love that.
Now, on this album, other features that you could put us on to.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, we got Black, 6 Lack. We got Bryson. One of the only rap features on there is a newer artist that I really, really enjoy is Boogie.
Boogie's dope.
He's crazy, bro. He's
Boogie's
really
dope.
talented. And he got so much charisma too. You know what I'm saying? He's he's the type of dude that gets my humor when we kick it. You know what I'm saying? And Ari too. Ari might be one of the funniest people. She's intentionally and unintentionally funny
Ari
at all
Lennox.
times. Yes.
Yes.
She is so funny. Like she's just like, oh my gosh, Wale, thank you. And I'm like, are you trolling? Like
Yes,
she does,
she
you know what I'm
is.
talking
Yes,
about?
she
She does
is.
it like she's like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? Am I talented? But that song is called Cliche, and it's basically like I don't want to reveal too much because I genuinely want people to tune in tonight when it come out. But I'm really just putting myself out there on this album.
Well, now you I feel like have leaned into how great of your musicality is.
Oh,
Like,
I'm
I
tight.
think,
I'm tight as. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
I'm tight as fuck.
Facts.
Really.
but I think I feel like, people never knew that was really you. Like, they knew you was writing, they knew you was the rapper, but the musical parts, the things you pull together and the people you pull together, I think now you've leaned in to showcase that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's part of maturing and being in the game for a while and just like, just I'm morphed into my next phase of like artistry, I guess you could say.
Now, where do you rank on people's top 50 lists?
I don't care about I'm on every list that matters.
The real list.
I don't care what you say, I'm on all them lists. I think I made your list at some kind of way.
Yeah.
But
Some kind of way.
bruh.
Do
come
the
on.
list frustrate you?
No, not me. Now? Dog, this is my 10th year. Like, I got 20 projects. I'm on my 6th album. Right. I got multiple number ones.
I was gonna say how many number ones is that too? A handful.
A lot. I don't even know. Bruh, if I'm not on your list, you forgot or you're stupid. One or the other. It don't matter. Or your taste is invalid. I don't care.
appreciate you saying you forgot because that is definitely
is
possible
definitely
when you do the
because
list.
because the other day I was like, they was like, who the top 5 from your era? And I was like, Crit, Sean, Cole, and somebody else. And I forgot Drake. And it's like, you almost forget because it's like, Drake is like LeBron. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they say who's the best 5 players in the NBA, you probably trying to come up with the people that like, you don't.
The obvious ones
yeah,
feel like it's too easy.
The brain works like that. And nigga like, you
man.
hating on Drake? I'm like, bro, I forget. The man got 270 million number one Hot 100. Ain't nobody. Drake can sneeze like this, and it's gonna go auto-tuned, and it's gonna go number one because the man got it locked like that. He's a trusted brand. I wasn't thinking like that, but sometimes people forget about little old
I'm
Wale,
glad you
and that's
appreciate
fine.
that.
It's
I'm glad you
cool.
appreciate
You
might
have really
forget-
come a long way, man.
But I don't, because I care, but I don't really. It's not so much invested in it no more.
Right.
I got a sold out show, man. We did 4,000 people in Charlottesville, Virginia the other day. Like, that's good for me. My hometown, there's people crying in the crowd. Like,
I've seen it.
if y'all forget, that's on y'all. I know what I wake up to every day.
Well, and you also have given a lot in your music over the years too, right? Your story, your daughter,
Yeah.
where you come from, DC. You've given a lot. You said in this album, you said you laying it all out there, and you don't really want to go into specifics, but
Because
I'm sure
I like
fatherhood
I
has
like
something to do with it.
I like it to be in the if you interviewing Todd, what's it, Todd Phillips, the Joker? He ain't gonna tell you everything that happened in the movie. He might give you some things
That's
to
right.
make you go see the movie. And
You don't
want
wanna
everybody to
spoil
see the
it.
movie. Yeah, I don't wanna
But I
spoil
would
it.
guess from the promo that you're doing with it being in a psychiatrist's office, it's really getting in the head.
A little bit, and I want to say this too because it is Mental Health like Awareness Day, right? I really got I loathe the term mental health just because it's become something that like people latch on to it's a buzzword, and the album touches on those issues, but I package it differently because I feel like there's a lot of people that struggle with certain things. They don't like hearing it like mental health. There's a connotation with that's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, I think that's the struggle, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think the world is trying to change the connotation to make it not something that people view your way.
Right.
Where it's kind of like, look, everybody is dealing with some sort of mental health issue in some regard.
And
Everyone.
it's draining. When you wake up as a black man or a black woman or anybody of color, I'm sorry, Rosenberg.
Sorry.
If you wake up as somebody, as anybody of
Well,
color,
he's Jewish, so they get it another
and
way.
this, no, they've tried to help us a lot, but you know
Yeah.
that's another story. But like, you wake up and as not a white man, you already have a lot to deal with every day. You're not paid as much. You might be harassed. You can't go to CVS without them thinking you trying to steal some Axe body spray or whatever. Like they just messing with us and on every level. Then the free world is ran by somebody with the intelligence of an apple. You know what I'm saying? Like we let the country be run by somebody who has multiple business failures, multiple tax evasion issues,
Sexual assault charges.
pathological liar, probably a whole lot of other stuff that's getting buried under, and we let it. You know what I'm saying? We got cops killing black folks left and right, getting all scot-free. You know what I'm saying? Like, they killing people that's been testifying against white folks and all that. Like, you already, that stuff is triggering, bro. And what's the first thing we do? 20 years ago, the first thing that we would probably do, watch TV, you know, have a cup of coffee, maybe the older folks would read a newspaper. The first thing we all do,
Yep.
social media, because this is our newspaper now. And it's faster, and it talk to us, and we can see it in real time. Kids is looking at it too. So what happens when a 11-year-old sees another black man being shot, or a 15-year-old sees another black man getting shot? You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things have made us wired differently. I'm wired differently than I was years ago because of what I went through in this industry. What do you think it's doing to these young kids? It's like,
that's what I wanted to ask you. So one thing I find frustrating, I'm curious how you feel about it, because you and I privately and publicly have talked about your well-being, is that number one, you have the term mental health, which A, can be labeling and make you feel like people are saying you're sick or crazy.
Yeah.
And then on the flip side of that coin, you have a lot of people out there who really grab on to mental health and throw around the word anxiety to be like, I want to be a part of this conversation.
I don't like it.
When I tell you we've been through situations, I've been with you, where I've seen how real anxiety affects somebody. Not you're nervous because you have a show. I'm talking about anxiety, and people use it as a tool and a crutch, and it's to get people in a conversation, but it's bullshit because people really deal with shit.
Sometimes you're not anxious, you just a little nervous, or you just a little put off. I'm talking about like when I'm in certain places, I can't stop moving my leg, my palms are sweaty, my heart beating fast, I can't concentrate, I can't focus, I gotta smoke to think, I gotta talk slower. Like, it's real things that I go through because of whatever, like how I was designed or what I've been through, like, and that's why it's like I don't like talking about it. It's like mental health, like it's packaged, it's all in there. It's all in there, but it's not like over your head. Like, it's not so overt, and it's just very subtle, because it's like anybody who deal with it, I want you to find what relates to you in this way without feeling like you like a zoo animal or something.
So are you put off by, because there's been several hip hop albums that have come out in the last couple years that have positioned, you know, bipolar or mental health as the like marketing of the
and that's
album.
why I just was like, you know what, I'm not doing this. And then I ain't gonna lie, those people were like, yo, you should do like, nah, man, bro, I'm just, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's gonna come off. Like, I talk about what's real to me, whether I'm doing a song about, like there's a song on the album where I'm talking to a gun. I'm talking to a gun and I'm talking to Nina Simone at the same time, back and forth. You know, that's how I felt that day. You know, or I do a song like BGM, just celebrating black women and talking about like the pay grade and all of these things. However I feel. And there's a song where I'm talking about what I've dealt with in my career, in my love life, and my dating life. It's all there. But I'm mentioning these small things along the way that if you going through certain things, you relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
Was how challenging was the passing of Mac Miller? I know you guys were homies.
Oh man, I was in my crib and I was recording something, and J. Cole called me, and for whatever reason, I didn't hear him clearly. So I heard him say something like, yeah. What I heard was Mac Miller's dad. That's what I heard. For whatever reason, maybe the music was loud, and I just, I stepped outside, and then in my mind, I'm like, damn, that's I should call Mac, and Cole was like, I don't think you heard what I said. So I turned the music down, and he told me, and I just hung up. I just hung up on him, and I just sat there like, because I literally remember like me and John Geiger, we was supposed to go to his house like 2 days before, and I was just being like lazy, high, whatever in the studio, and I just went home to sleep. And it's like, I mean, we always get that guilt when our friends pass away, like I could have done more and this and the third. But it's just like I could feel that he wasn't in the, cause it take one to know one. I've been in my darkest days, and I could feel it, cause he had a show in DC, and some of the texts they sent me, I was like, oh man, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't all the way where, you know what I'm saying? And like again, if you've been in these places and you've had these vices, you know when somebody's in that world.
Right.
And I knew I wanted to talk to him, but there's a certain way you talk to people that are going through it. Because when I've been in that place, don't tell me like
What I'm supposed to be doing.
Don't
preach
do
to
that.
me and all
Don't
that.
do that, because that's gonna make me shut down. And I felt like I could have probably known how to talk to him in a way that didn't make it look like I was attacking him. But I was just like, no, I'm just gonna see him with the whoop, like whatever. So I remember that day I just kept like beating myself up about it. Like I remember talking to Karen Silver, and I was like, I just couldn't stop crying. It was a lot. And I mean, it's bittersweet because one of my last text messages to him is when his album came out, and I was like, yo, he dropped with somebody else, a big artist at that time.
Someone else huge was the same day.
Yeah, same day. And I remember I texted him. I was like, "Bro, I hope you seeing all this love out here," because he's a guy that was in his head like I be in my head, and sometimes you got to hear like, "Bro, I hope you can see this out here," because we're in our own physical place. You can't see it sometimes. You could be the biggest rapper, basketball player in the world, and still be like, "Yo, like, am I winning? Am I being successful?" And I wanted them to know, like, bro, they loving you out here, bro. Like, you really getting this love on your day or your album and stuff like that.
You guys are like the same generation too. Y'all are all generally the same
we all came in,
class.
I remember us coming up and we having college shows together and all that.
In what ways, because I know, a lot of people don't view loss of life as something that ultimately can help you see the world better, see your own life better, that you can learn from it. But I know I've had some conversations this year with people with the loss of Mac and the loss of Nipsey Hussle.
And it was Astro World that came out the same day.
It was Astro World, yeah.
Have you been able to reconcile and really talk to anyone and talk through some of these, because these are obviously your contemporaries and people that we love. Has it been able to help you in some way?
I mean, we all deal with it differently. You know what I'm saying? Like, even the Nipsey joint, like, I'm legit, like, so paranoid now. Right. Like, I'll be walking, I'll be, like, somewhere in Queens or something and just walking, and I'm always, like, I don't think we ever really truly, like, heal, like, on that type of stuff. No, I don't. At least I don't. I don't truly. I just gotta, push through it. It was a lot, and I think about it every day, both of them, every single day.
It's been a bad year, but it's been the last few years we lost a lot of greats. But them two for this generation they're both so important.
Very important.
Like both in different ways, they're both so important.
And we're on the like precipice, right, of really being
and
iconic and
that's
magical.
crazy. They were both on the cusp of being like that next level. Like, bro, I remember because I was with Nipsey the day he did Racks in the Middle. I was there. Right. You know what I'm saying? And like I look at that footage every day. That wasn't the last time I seen him there, but I seen him in All-Star Weekend in passing. But there was something special about that night because it was like I said something like, damn, bro, like, all right, I guess it's Cause I always used to play with him like, bro, you got the most well-rolled out album in the history of rap. Like everybody was ready for it. And I was like, yo, he was at Chalice with Hip Boy. I was like, yeah, I guess it's that time again, bro. Like, you about to have a super crazy roll. Like, he's like, shoot. He's like, I'm just trying to put out something real quick right now, like around Grammy time and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And who would have known, like, we sitting there, me, Young Chris, I think Game was in that joint. Who would have known, like, that was our last little moment to really, but it's like, I could feel the industry, you guys, the tastemakers, y'all could feel that man was on the verge of like,
what?
It was about to be crazy, like, on an influential level. Like the
Yes.
Puma, everything was just
Everything.
laid out so crazy for the next wave of Nipsey. And Mac, people were starting to respect Mac as a musician.
Different level musician.
Not even just a rapper, not the cool
Nipsey-
white boy. He started off cool white boy, then he started playing instruments and singing and doing all this other stuff and making
Writing songs,
It was
songs.
going
Songs,
crazy.
songs.
And it's just, man, that's crazy.
Yo,
This-
look, Wale's here, man. He's got amazing music out. I think we should play some of it.
Yep.
Let's run this joint right here. Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Wale. What's the name of this?
routine.
What?
Routine.
I think
What?
he said poutine. It's
I
routine.
know.
You're like, yo, we love poutine.
Yo, it's Hot 97. Yo, we got Wale up here, Laura Styles,
Wait, hold on,
Rosenberg.
before we pick this up. Are you guys? I got a message that they're trying to rap soon.
Yeah, no, we're about to rap right
Okay,
now.
cool. Just let you know.
They kicking y'all out?
Yeah, you know, we don't want to fuck up, you know.
Sorry, I shouldn't have stopped you. I didn't know if you saw it.
Yo, Rosenberg, Laura Styles, the brother Wale. You still got time for us, man?
No.
All right, damn.
He's
has
got
to
to
go.
come. Damn, it's that.
Damn, it's like that.
Wait, aren't you
Yeah,
playing?
it's like
You're
that.
here this weekend for Rolling Loud, no?
Yes, I will be rolling loud.
What
in New
day?
York.
Saturday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday, yes.
Boom.
Please come and support me. I hate large crowds.
And he's gonna be put on hot for the holidays too.
Yes. I
Well,
will-
that's going down December 18 over in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm R&B dude now.
Yeah.
Nah, you're the hip hop part of this whole show.
Yeah.
You got Khalid, Her's gonna have special guests.
Why my name so small?
You need to be bigger.
Yeah, I want my own poster.
Okay,
I
Laura,
agree.
And make
you
it-
heard that.
make
Wale
it-
gets his own
make-
poster.
Make it neon.
Neon Wale
Yes.
poster for everyone.
Yo, man, it's good to see you. I love you, man. Congrats on everything.
you.
I love seeing
Thank
the WWE embrace you. I love everything you
Yes,
have going
things are
on, man.
happening. Yes.
It's
Shouts
very
to the
dope.
Nationals. You happy about that?
Yeah. Oh, we're doing good?
They're in the championship, man. They're in the ALC, they're in the NLCS.
Don't say championship unless it's the World Series.
It's the National League Championship
We
Series.
take
I
that.
apologize.
Take that, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, there you go.
You in great? It's like, nah.
And wait, and you're a Redskins fan.
No, man. Nationals. Shout out to the Nationals, bro.
Wait, that's bad?
First of all, why are we talking about football? You don't watch football. So.
You're right, I don't.
All right, so just go and move on. Move on.
My
Move
bad.
on.
I didn't know it was bad.
Move on, bro.
He said he was going to. I texted him actually. He said he was going to Dallas. I was like, oh, they welcoming you in as a Cowboys fan? We leaving?
No, I live in Maryland, man. Go Lamar Jackson, man.
We're Ravens now. Yo, he's wearing all purple.
Yeah.
Yo, Ravens.
up, man?
Ravens colors.
Oh, we.
Yo, go get that new Wale album, man.
Get my album, please, and keep me employed.
Yeah.